glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this. And the Monarchs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So San Jose State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that.
There he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Old Dominion's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch, called for and made. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a man, it's Bush. Got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. The option look. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Well, the running game got nothing on first and second down. Let's see if they try the air on third and long. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Quarterback empties his backfield. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Bush. Throws to the tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the option. Now the pitch. He breaks a tackle. And it's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. Sam Houston has been hanging in there, but this offense is going to need something to break his way, and soon.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
They're up by 7 over Sam Houston. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Find some fresh air. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. So now on comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Spartans want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's Bush. Firing to the right, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Fighting off the defender. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He'll do it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got some room in it at the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bush. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency. And I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the 1st, and keeping this drive alive.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
And the Spartans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to pass, it's Bush. Rushes on him. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And that is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything. And
going over the top. Pulls it in down the sideline. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Monarchs have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the running back has it. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Spartans moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. To the air, it's Bush. Bears the pressure. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Spartans will punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, the ground game. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on 2nd down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Steps away to find some room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout, and the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, ODU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Southern. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Bush. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
The Spartans will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Oh, he's got some space. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Pulls in the deep ball. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Here comes the heat. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He splits the uprights. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They'll give it to the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Bush. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Monarchs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He's got his man across the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Nice move, create some space. Turning it on. He's at the 40. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Spartans in the hurry up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here comes the option. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Monarchs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Makes the grab over the middle. There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And the Monarchs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Monarchs! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
and the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat Maction, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Ohio is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair filled with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 18 to the Red Hawks of Miami. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll toss it. Quick spin on the run. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch, man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Murphy. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Let's see what they do on third down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Spartans will hustle to the line.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Scanning the field, it's Bush. He's got the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to pick up yardage. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the single back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give on the inside. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time to take the lead in this football game.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Gashing the D on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Spartans headed quickly to the line.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot.
Turning it on! Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Unloads quickly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Gets it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end now in motion. Here's the handoff. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. UMass sure is making the flagship proud today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 32 over Eastern Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Bush. Got his man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. Creates a little room. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is...
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. So the 4th down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Bringing the heat. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Dropping back, it's Bush. Under fire. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to